Well, good morning and welcome to the 10 at 10, the 10-minute rise and grind with your girl, Tigress Queen, Get Her Done, McDaniel. So, I'm so excited for this week. Number one, we know that the 10 at 10, 10-minute rise and grind follows the schedule of the CMS schedule, or the traditional school schedules, which are generally consistent across the nation. So, in observance of that practice, we are actually not going to go live on Wednesday or Friday of this week. And we hope that you have safe travel and enjoy spending time with your family or your friends, whatever your family looks like. We are ecstatic for the opportunity for all of us to have some downtime, plug in, because, sometimes they say, plug out, plug into those who can feed into your life and restore your spirit and give you that kind of that sanctity, if you will, and make you feel loved and appreciated, and just that you can let your hair down and you don't have to, uphold a particular standard. You can just relax. So I'm especially excited for that. I hope that you are as well. So, as committed on Friday, for those of you who saw it, and this will be brand new information for those of you who did not, I have decided to run a contest for Black Friday and give away 3 angel invested incorporation services. So basically what that will include is your incorporation with the North Carolina Secretary of State. You will have to pay the fee. The reason being is because I have mentioned to you in several of my live sessions that it is always important to make sure that you don't superimpose your commitment and rigor on someone else, because they may not be vested the way that you are. Clearly, we know that I love being vested in others' economic growth and business viability. But I have learned over the years that does not mean, even if I am willing to pay for their business licensure, which was normally $50, or if I'm willing to pay for incorporation services, $125 for a for-profit, $60 for, a nonprofit. I find that unless someone actually has an investment, they won't be vested, right? So the fee itself, that required fee, that that's just basal, that you'll need to pay. So if you're interested in incorporating a nonprofit, then the fee is $60. If you are interested in incorporating a for-profit, the fee is $125. However, everything else surrounding that, I will be gifting to 3 lucky winners of the contest. I have composed 4 questions and 1 requirement with regards to business legitimacy. And I'm going to share those with you now. And then I'm going to post some content later on so that you will have that information readily available. You can share it, or maybe not share it, because some of you are probably going to want to definitely win this contest. So it's going to include your standardized bylaws. When I say standardized, I mean that basically I will, as a business consultant, of course, I'm a fiduciary. That's inherent with the scope of work. However, I am not a fiduciary as it relates to reading law. And so that means that if you have some very specific legal entailments with your business entity, you'll need to then take those bylaws to your attorney and have them review them for application to your specific line of business. But I'll provide you a pretty darn good one, which is normally sufficient for everyone. Most people don't need to go the next step and get a lawyer to review it and add very specific clauses that are applicable to their line of business. However, if that is your situation, then, so be it. Okay. At least that, because, normally they charge by the hour. And so at least that will save you some money there, a lot of money. Okay. Also, with regards to making sure that you have the appropriate EIN. So let's say you have an EIN, but it's not the appropriate one for your line of business or your business type. I'll take care of that as well. Setting you up with your Dun & Bradstreet account. I'll set you up with that as well. So this is all about business legitimacy. I'll give you that core service package that I normally offer at $250 to $499 to my clients. No taxes, because of course there's no taxation on services. And so the potential prize is a $500 package. I'm so excited. I'll be giving this away to 3 lucky individuals. The questions are questions. What are the questions? Okay. So number 1, what is the employer identification number? And what is it used for? So what is the purpose of the employer identification number, and what is it? Number 2, name 5 types of business entities recognized by the IRS. Okay. Number 3, why shouldn't a sole owner incorporate as a limited liability company? Okay. And here is the coup de grace. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I did play drums. I was a cheerleader. Okay, all right. The board of directors for a nonprofit. That's where we're at. Okay. Who owns the nonprofit? Who owns a nonprofit organization? Is it the board of directors? I don't know. Have you been paying attention? Have you been tuning in to the 10 to 10? All the rhyming stuff. I didn't play it. But anywho. All right. And then lastly, as it relates to the legitimacy that I mentioned when I started this feed, I want you to show some form of business legitimacy. Please conceal, black out any confidential information. So if you're going to send, for instance, some of these forms can be EIN confirmation letter. If you send it to me, please black out the EIN, black out your address. I just want to see that the name in some way, shape, or fashion matches your submission, okay? And if it doesn't, if your name is Tom Ford and your EIN is in the name of Beyonce Knowles, no problem. Just go ahead and send that. If you already have your articles of incorporation, send that. And if you do already have certain forms of business, if you do already have certain forms of legitimacy completed, then I will tailor this package that is part of this contest, should you win, to your specific needs, okay? So basically, you get me as a coach for $500 worth of services, okay? All right, I'm so excited! Aren't you excited? All right, so that can be EIN confirmation letter, articles of incorporation. There are some counties and cities that still require a city privilege license or a business license, so you can provide that. You can provide North Carolina Department of Revenue, sales and tax, account information, just account record. Again, you're going to black out the number for your sales and use. What are some other examples? Maybe you have a Duke Energy bill. You have a cell phone bill in the name of the business. black out your account number, black out your the total of your bill, because I ain't paying it. I don't need to see it because I ain't paying it. All right, but seriously, guys, I'm so excited about this contest. I think that it's something new and fun and fresh for Black Friday, whereas most of us are being pulled, into commerce to, help them restore balance in their benefit cost analysis, their financials for the year, and they're just trying to get us in the door and buy something so that so they can just balance their ledger at the end of the year and try to be not in the red, right? And be in the positive. For our purposes here, I wanted to feed into you, not say, hey, come do something for me. Here's a discount on these services. Here's a discount over here, and get, and make more profit for myself. And of course I want my profits. Don't get it twisted. She wants her profits. I have bills to pay. Yes. But I thought it would be very, very fun and a good change from the norm to do this contest. So good luck. If you have any questions, just DM me, but it will be pretty straightforward. I am going to post the content here a little bit later. And again, good luck and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Friendsgiving. Now, you all know that I'm of Native American and Haitian descent, so I stand very strongly against the nonsense as far as promoting the antiquated basis for Thanksgiving. But as it relates to our modern day transformation of how we now celebrate Thanksgiving as a way to come together with our families and, take full advantage of this nationally recognized holiday, which is a day off, and, and plug back into our family and our loved ones or our important friends, whatever. Again, however your family unit looks like, plug into them and just get back to, that quality of life aspect that sometimes we miss in the hustle and bustle of our busy professional lives. All right. So happy Thanksgiving, happy Friendsgiving, happy just give a damn, and safe travels to you all. I'll see you on next Monday. Bye.